YouTube. This is Felicia with Bible Scraps, and look at that sign, estate sale today. Now you guys, I just left the estate sale and I am super duper elated because first of all, let me say, Lord, thank you, because I've mentioned in several different videos that I've been looking for something. And today I found something and something and something and something. And well, today was the first day of the estate sale. I think it's a 3-day, if not 3-day, a 2-day estate sale. And you know, normally you get the better prices the last day of the estate sale. And I was super worried about, I didn't even care if I got charged more than I wanted to get charged, because what I was looking for, it's really expensive online. Well, people, today I got prices cheaper than the last day of the estate sale. Let's walk over to my car so I can show you the junk that's not just in my trunk, but in the back seat and in the front seat. So I'm not too sure how dark this will be. I moved my car, but oh, I guess it looks okay. Okay, you guys, don't focus on this stuff because I got this stuff. Well, some of this stuff has been in my car for a week, but I did pick up these. I found some 70s items at a yard sale before I went to the estate sale. I was actually looking for the estate sale and found myself at this yard sale. I may share those items. But let's start with the front seat, because like I said, I not only have junk in the trunk, but I have junk in the front seat. And people, let me show you my pot. I saw this pot and the first thing I thought of was to use it as a planter. But you know what? I may not do that. I might just store my buttons or bottle caps, because if I make it into a pot, or a planter, I have to put holes in it. But I love it. And as I carried this around, so many people gave me compliments. Now, this estate sale was huge. And if you guys have saw my other estate sale videos, I talk about the sadness that overcomes me when I go to estate sales. I didn't feel that way this time. There was a peace about this estate sale for whatever the reason. I don't know. But I went to one particular section first, which was, I guess it was the pantry. And it had everything I ever dreamed of it in it. And after I got those items, which was several boxes, I was ready to go. And then I thought, no, let me just walk around, peruse the home. And it was so peaceful. It was really, well, the day is beautiful, the weather is nice, and I didn't get that sadness. There was a closet that I did not go in. It was filled with beautiful, I peeked in and saw a shopper browsing through the dresses, and beautiful clothes, beautiful shoes, still set up as if the owner was there. And I didn't want to walk in there. But this lady, she was classy. She had a lot of hats, a lot of expensive type stuff. And anyway, I was happy that I didn't get that overwhelming sadness. But you are looking at my pot once again. And I've been looking, or I've kept my eye out for these money holders. I found some several weeks ago, but they were already like open, and I probably redonated those. But these are for Latin. I will use these in my junk journaling. Okay, so you guys have heard me talk about getting the one price. And let me tell you, I was praying that I get a decent price. I didn't want to be overcharged, but I wanted a decent price. I should have taken a picture of, I had like half a table reserved for my stuff. People, let me tell you, oh my goodness. What I'm going to do when I get home is have my son set these items out on the patio, and I will spend today videotaping the contents of these boxes and we will go through these things together. Now, I do want to, I'll open up this later. You guys, I got a lot of ephemera and recipes and things that pertain to the kitchen. That is what I have been looking for. And when I say I got 3 boxes, one box is filled with these blue envelopes filled with all things pertaining to cooking. I didn't even look, like this one is open. Let me bring this one. I didn't even look through this stuff. Look at you guys. Look at that ephemera. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Uh-oh. Look at that, you guys. That's vintage. That's vintage. And I have to pick up what I just dropped because this is all, it's all precious. This is 1987. Love that. Oh, one of the boxes had some vintage newspapers in it too. Woo-hoo. I hope I could find more of the vintage department store ads. A couple months ago, I found a box of vintage, well, there were 80s and probably some 70s newspapers, the whole newspapers, and a couple of the papers were Sunday, and it had the Kmart, the Miller's Outpost, those different stores we shopped at in the 80s. It had those ads. I was so super happy. But you guys, this is just one of these blue envelopes. Look at that. Sure gel. You guys, that has some age to it. Okay, so now let's go to the back seat. Here is the back seat. Oh, look it. I got a box of vintage sewing patterns. Not that I needed more, but a lot of these are vintage. So I figured, why not? Why not get a bundle price? And these envelopes here are special. It's the whole box. I think the husband may have been an attorney. Okay, you guys, this box is filled. Look at this binder here. I didn't open this up, you guys, but it has recipes. This box has some recipe books and recipes in it as well. Okay, let's go to the trunk. So this is the junk in my trunk, and there's always junk in my trunk. After I share these items, I'm going to ask the question I always ask in videos like this. Can somebody guess the price, how much I paid for all of it? Okay, so now this says $5, but don't really factor that in the price because I got, once again, a one price for everything. But I found these beads, and it's a lot in here. It's a long strand. What I'm going to do is, because this pink, well, both beads are pretty, but I will cut these and use the pink and the gold in charms. So pretty. Okay, now here's this box that's filled with these envelopes. Look, you also see this recipe. Look at that, you guys. And this. Now, I don't know. It's so much stuff. I don't know if there's the recipe, the handwritten and the typed recipe cards. That's the stuff I really wanted. I will probably go back to this estate sale because it was so much stuff that's there. But you know what? I'm pleased with what I have. And look, on top of all this, okay, because when he gave me the price for all this stuff, I thought, oh, okay, that's under my budget. I had seen a table that had perfume on it. So let me pull out this. I went back to that table after he gave me a price, and I picked up Vanilla Fields because, you guys, oh, and there's a price of $8 for it. I was willing to pay $8 for it because this was my favorite perfume in high school. I used to get mine from Long's, I'm looking for one other item. It's the musk lotion. I wish I would have kept one of the lotion bottles, but I didn't. But I remember how it looks. So I got that. And then the price was real good still. And so I went and grabbed these other two because I wanted to get another one. Actually, I'd gotten this one first, and they're all priced $8. Basically, I don't know which ones he threw in, but the one price that I'm asking you guys to guesstimate includes these 3 bottles of Vanilla Fields perfume as well. Do you guys remember this? I don't think you can buy this. You probably can, I don't know, but it smells so good. And once again, it was my favorite perfume to wear in high school. And you know, I might have my original bottles as well. All right, you guys, so go ahead and shout out your prices. What price do you think I paid for all of this? All right, you guys, and I will be back to share the contents of the things in the boxes. All right, I want to thank you all for watching, as always. But after I filmed, I decided to go back to the estate sale because I'm not going back tomorrow. And you see more junk in my trunk. Yes, that's a baby carriage. Not that I want a baby, but every now and again I do collect baby stuff. So you can see here all those items. Okay, you guys, and you see that right there. I'll share that in all its glory, but I got that my second visit. And then when I went back the second time, because I spent a little bit more time sifting and sorting, there were a lot of wallpaper. Now, I am not a wallpaper enthusiast, but there's something special about this wallpaper, and I will share that in the video.